What is your name?
Izzy, aka MostlyMosely. For me, it started quite a ways back. My brother had bought this session audio MIDI computer file you could just download and work on beats. And I remember one summer coming back from a camp, and he had been working on some songs that whole weekend, and he showed me. I mean, I was like, this is you? Like, what? And it was that day I remembered I grabbed pen and paper, tried writing my first rhymes in this like old beat up van we had sitting out on our farm. And I mean, I just sat there for hours, you know, just trying to figure out how to come up with a rhyme.
So I guess going forward, you know, you're just right now establishing yourself, you know, an online presence. I guess, what do you foresee in the next year? What can people expect in the next year?
I mean, people are always gonna have expectations, and I suppose that's why we are getting started a little later than we would have wanted, you know, because there was always that thought of, oh, what are people gonna think about this? You know, this isn't as good as every other artist that they're used to, like, and that kind of started to snowball in my mind, which, you know, really held me back. But this year, what's gonna be different about this year is we've learned to look past that. You know, it comes to a point where people are always going to have their opinions, and success or failure, there must be an outcome, you know. So I'm just going to put it to the test, man.
What's the soul behind your music? Where do you typically see your lyrics coming from, I guess?
Right now, a lot of lyrics are about, you know, cars, women, all that jazz, bling bling, you know. But that's not the kind of lifestyle I see for myself. I want to be an inspiration to people, to inspire other people. You know, you can have all those fancy things. There's nothing wrong with that, man. That's just not how I see myself. So for me, when it comes to writing lyrics, it's, you know, people don't want to hear, you know, you bragging about things you don't have, man. You know, so I try to keep it real. It's not just the writing aspect that has to be on 100%. It's your state of mind. It's how you're disciplining yourself on a day-to-day basis. So I guess now for me, instead of just trying to come up with rhymes, listening to instrumentals, it's we work on our mentality. We stay physically fit, and it's all about just being disciplined and being more consistent, you know. And I feel the more consistent you are with everything, the closer you'll get to stepping towards your goal and towards success. Stay tuned. We have our projects coming in. We're working on those right now. In the next couple weeks here, our first video should be dropping, which I'm super excited about. You don't want to miss it. Directed by John Vandaloo.
I'm behind the camera here.
Himself. So please tune in, like the pages, like the Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter. Hit me up. Mostly out.
Chick is a hoe, ballin' out university. See, I just went sicko mode. This dream's like cliffhanger, I'll never let it go. Green light set flow. What you got left to prove? I mean, let me get on you.